Well, welcome back everybody to the start of another beautiful recording session. I have no clue why the weather is this bad right now. But it is what it is, so let's get moving. Let's see if I can let's go take a look here. Oof. Super cloudy. So real quick updates. So let's get going here. Over here on the refinery, we have a shield completed. Over on the assembly building, we have another shield completed. So those buildings are set up. I have not set up the shield yet over there out in the factory. I'll get one, but it's not there yet. And I've labeled all of the connectors connected to the major systems as bug out, so that way I can set up a event block or something, or timer block or something, to go and disconnect them all, and we'll go from there. And then I started working on what I want to do for raining fire down from the skies, and this one will be something that we can take up with us to space. So I'm setting up with hydrogen to start, and I'm also setting up a large reactor. I'll see, maybe I might leave space for some ions, but I'll have some large atmos as well. And what I'm thinking is something along the lines of the shape of like one of the Asgard motherships from Stargate SG-1, as well as I'm also considering, putting, a good set of spinal mount railguns on it. I say spinal, they might be on the lower side of the ship. At this point, they probably would end up being maybe out to here or so. And I'm debating if I want to set them up on hinges, and if I want to set them up on hinges, what I'll do. But let me get this more fleshed out and better weather, so you can kind of get a better view of it all. But this is what I'm working on right now. I'm having to get so much gravel to get this reactor built. And then I'll begin fleshing out more of this, but I just want to give you a quick preview of what will be further on in the episode. And I figured, this lovely hurricane here, I guess you could call it, be a good way to kind of hide and conceal it while I was going, while I was flying around. It wouldn't be as obvious that it was there. So, yeah, that's where we're standing right now. I'm gonna see what the weather is. It should be on the med bay. I didn't set up on the med bay. Script. Oh, scroll too far. Weather. Thunderstorm. And it's just a thunderstorm, so not too bad. So that's where we're at right now. I will get back with y'all once the weather's cleared and I've got a bit more built up on it. It is going to take a while though. Again, so much gravel is needed for all the reactor components. You think, oh, I don't need gravel anymore. Then you want to make a large reactor, and suddenly you need gravel again. But I'll see y'all shortly, hopefully in better weather and, with more to show for it, and give you a bit more of a idea of the shape and design I'm going for the large, for lack of a better phrase, battleship. Alright, so had to go do some more mining, get some more nickel, got some more gold also, but I've got a good flesh out for the rear part of the battleship here. This is going to be the main forward thrust. There's going to be lifting thrust in here. I'm, as well as, I have a little bit of hydrogen thrust that's going to be here, as well as I'm just saying on the vertical side, up, dorsal, ventral, whatever, the back, top, whatever you want to call it. And then it's going to come out here this way. I'm probably going to try and swing the wings out a little bit more than they already are. Maybe got to about here, where position I'm at. And then swing them forward some on the tips. They kind of sweep back a little bit, not as much as like a bird of prey. Is it bird of prey or is it the warbird? No, I think it's something else I'm thinking of. It might be a different style of one. I know one of them, the wings sweep not just down but forward. I think it's the Klingon one. And then come out here, have a bit of a hammerhead front, I think. Probably about out to here. And again, it's going to have those three, I'm going to go 3 spinal railguns. And then what I'll probably set up is on the wingtips out here. And on the other side, I'm going to have the custom turrets with artillery set up to be going out that way. And then I'll have just defensive turrets, kind of like just normal Gatling guns, autocannons, and I might even set up some rocket launcher or missile turrets. I don't know if I'll do more than just the 2 custom turrets or not, so we'll see. That'll determine how big the operations area gets. So, but this is where we're at for now, and see how much further I can get to it before I get something decided that I'm just a little bit too much and I have another mayfly come in. Might see if I can get the shield going up on it before I do get too much further on it. So, but this is giving an idea here, so a little bit of an interim update, and then we'll come back and see how it is more shortly. Alright, well, once the sun sets over there, I'll show you what we've gotten done so far. It's going to be probably another episode before I finish this, but we've got the rear completed, got 3-pack of hydrogen thrusters, a couple of atmospheric for forward momentum, and then 2 large warfare ion thrusters. And then I've got a little gap here. I'm not sure what I might do here. Haven't figured it out. Got some space for either hydrogen thrusters, or I'm thinking possibly just some turrets here. And then got my lifting atmospherics here. Grand total of 4 of them. I don't know if that'll be enough or not. We'll see. If it's not enough to lift it up, then I'll see about adding more thrust vertically, other than the 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 currently hydrogen lifting I have as well. That might be what I need to do. Don't know. Gotta figure it out. I also decided to sit here for the atmospheric forward thrusters, put like these little inlet shafts here to bring the air into the main turbines, as opposed to just having it be a wall and it's just pulling air somehow magically through it. I just thought that would make sense. Might put like some grating over it to kind of cover it up, like with the graded windows or something. And then still down here, haven't done much. Built some walkways around, passageways. That's what they're called, passageways. So passageways goes around like this. Have some intermittent lighting in here. I think I'm going to carve this out and repeat what I did over on this far side, which I opened it up here so you can get in through this way as well. But over here on the far side, I have a small airlock here. Comes out to here, so you have access to the rear of the ship here. So that's what we've gotten so far. The core of the ship, after I get probably a little bit further, probably about where the passageways are, won't be much wider probably than the center piece here, where the center of the hydrogen tanks are here. And it'll probably, like I said, probably come out to about here, maybe a little bit further, don't know. And we'll see how it goes, and we'll go from there. But this is where we've gotten to so far. It's going to be probably a while before I finish the rest of this, so stick around and you'll be able to see the full battleship and such as it goes. I still got a lot of shaping as well as placement for where I want to put critical systems and such, so stick around, see how it turns out on another episode of To the Stars.